Have you ever wondered if there's a hidden gateway to deeper consciousness within you? Welcome to the exploration of the pineal gland, a mystical organ often referred to as the third eye. This tiny gland, shaped like a pine cone, sits at the center of our brain. It plays a crucial role in regulating our sleep-wake cycles through the secretion of melatonin. However, its significance goes beyond mere biology. For centuries, spiritual seekers have recognized the pineal gland as a key player in spiritual awakening and the expansion of consciousness. Are you ready to unlock its secrets? The pineal gland is often called the seat of the soul. It connects our physical selves to the divine, acting as a bridge between our earthly experience and the higher dimensions of existence. Imagine it as a lighthouse guiding your ship through foggy seas toward the shores of enlightenment. By activating this gland, we can awaken latent abilities within us. The ancient teachings talked about opening our spiritual vision. Today, scientific research supports the idea that this small gland could be the key to activating our higher states of awareness and spiritual potential. As we embark on this journey, let's reflect on how our daily lives can be transformed through the activation of the pineal gland. What if experiencing moments of clarity and intuition became the norm instead of the exception? This gland has the potential to awaken our spiritual faculties, allowing us to connect with deeper truths about ourselves and the universe. Think of the pineal gland as a hidden treasure within. By learning how to activate it, we can embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and transformation. Are you ready to dive into these hidden teachings and unveil the full spectrum of your consciousness? Christ consciousness is a profound state of awareness that embodies love, compassion, and unity with the universe. It represents a level of spiritual awakening that transcends individual identity and connects us to the collective consciousness of all beings. This awareness invites us to see beyond the illusions of separation and to recognize our interconnectedness with everything around us. When we tap into this consciousness, we not only understand the teachings of Jesus, but also embody them in our daily lives. Living in Christ consciousness means embracing our inner divinity and awakening to a higher purpose. It encourages us to act from a place of unconditional love and compassion, both for ourselves and others. Imagine a world where kindness reigns, where we respond to challenges with forgiveness instead of anger. In this state, we become vessels of light, illuminating the lives of those we encounter. This profound awareness can guide our actions, thoughts, and decisions, helping us align with our true selves and the greater good. As we deepen our understanding of Christ consciousness, we learn that it's not merely a lofty ideal, but a practical way of living. It calls us to practice mindfulness and presence, recognizing the divine spark in everyone we meet. This often requires us to confront our own fears and judgments, replacing them with love and empathy. By embodying Christ consciousness, we not only uplift our own spirits, but also contribute positively to the collective experience of humanity. It challenges us to ask, how can we be the change we wish to see in the world? The teachings of Jesus hold profound connections to the activation of our spiritual centers, with particular emphasis on the pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye. In biblical scripture, there are several references to spiritual awakening and divine insight, emphasizing the importance of inner vision. For example, when Jesus spoke of seeing the kingdom of God, he was not merely referring to a distant place, but inviting us to tap into a deeper state of awareness that lies within. This spiritual sight aligns closely with the functions of the pineal gland, suggesting a pathway to greater enlightenment. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus emphasized love, compassion, and forgiveness, values that resonate deeply with the activation of the pineal gland. His teachings encourage us to look beyond the physical realm, to see with our spiritual eyes, and to cultivate an inner life that reflects divine truth. This process of looking within can illuminate our understanding of self and connect us with the divine essence that flows through all creation. By engaging in practices that enhance our spiritual awareness, such as prayer and meditation, we align ourselves with the wisdom reflected in his teachings. In essence, the biblical perspective invites us to explore our spiritual centers as living expressions of Jesus' message. By nurturing our connection to the pineal gland, we are not only honoring the teachings of Christ, but also making them active in our lives. This awareness can lead to profound transformations, a shift from merely existing to fully living in alignment with our highest selves. Embracing this biblical wisdom empowers us to rediscover our connection to the divine and to awaken the spiritual potential that resides within each of us. Historical accounts of Jesus' life and teachings often reveal a strong emphasis on inner awakening and the quest for mystical experiences. Early followers of Jesus were not just captivated by his miracles and parables. They sought to embody his teachings through deep spiritual practice. Many scholarly interpretations highlight how Jesus encouraged reflection, meditation, and a profound connection to the divine, essentially a journey into the depths of one's own consciousness. This focus on self-exploration aligns closely with the activation of the pineal gland and the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Through examination of early Christian texts and writings, we discover a rich tapestry of mystical experiences reported by those closest to Jesus. These experiences were deemed essential to understanding his true message. Various historical figures, such as early church fathers and mystics, interpreted these teachings not only as doctrines but also as experiential pathways to genuine spiritual awakening. Their insights reflected a belief in the necessity of activating higher states of consciousness in order to fully grasp the essence of Jesus' message of love and unity. As we reflect on these historical insights, we are reminded that Jesus' teachings were profoundly revolutionary. They invited individuals to transcend societal norms and pursue a mystical path leading to inner transformation. Many who sought these mystical experiences reported significant shifts in their consciousness, which directly relate to the activation of the pineal gland. Understanding this context helps us recognize that the path to spiritual awakening, as illuminated in these early narratives, is not a mere historical account, but a timeless exploration of the inner mysteries that await each of us. Meditation plays a crucial role in enhancing the function of the pineal gland and unlocking higher states of consciousness. It serves as a powerful practice to quiet the mind, allowing us to turn our focus inward and connect with our inner selves. By fostering a state of deep relaxation and awareness, meditation creates the ideal environment for the pineal gland to awaken and activate. This ancient practice has been employed across cultures and spiritual traditions, as a means to deepen one's understanding of existence and connect with the universal consciousness. As we engage in meditation, we often experience a shift in our mental landscape. Thoughts begin to settle, distractions fade away, and a profound stillness emerges. In this space, the pineal gland can thrive, producing melatonin and other neurotransmitters that facilitate intuition and spiritual insight. Many practitioners report heightened experiences of clarity, creativity, and intuitive guidance during and after meditation sessions. It's as if the pineal gland, when activated through consistent practice, opens the door to a deeper level of perception and understanding that transcends ordinary awareness. Moreover, the integration of meditation into our daily routines can cultivate a lifestyle oriented toward spiritual growth and self-realization. Just a few minutes of focused meditation can create a ripple effect in our lives, enhancing our emotional stability and fostering feelings of peace and love. By prioritizing regular meditation, we actively participate in the activation of the pineal gland, allowing us to access higher states of consciousness. This pathway not only enriches our personal experiences but also connects us more deeply to the collective consciousness of humanity. Sacred geometry holds a vital place in the exploration of spiritual enlightenment and the activation of the pineal gland. It consists of intricate patterns and shapes, such as the flower of life and the golden ratio, which are believed to resonate with the very fabric of the universe. These geometric forms symbolize the interconnectedness of all things and serve as visual representations of divine order. When we engage with these patterns, either through contemplation or artistic expression, we create a pathway for deeper spiritual insight and awareness to emerge from within us. The interplay between sacred geometry and the mind can stimulate profound shifts in consciousness. As we focus on these visual patterns, they invite us to enter altered states of perception, much like meditation. This engagement activates areas of our brain associated with intuition and creativity, facilitating a direct connection to the functions of the pineal gland. Many spiritual practices incorporate sacred geometry into meditation spaces, rituals, and art, recognizing its power to inspire clarity and deeper understanding of the universal principles governing existence. By immersing ourselves in the beauty of sacred geometry, we can also enhance our spiritual practice and elevate our vibration. These visual patterns do not merely serve an aesthetic purpose, they act as tools for awakening. When we consciously integrate these forms into our meditative rituals, we open ourselves to the flow of higher consciousness and insights that can profoundly transform our experience of reality. This connection between sacred geometry and the mind reinforces the idea that our inner worlds are mirrored in the patterns of the universe, inviting us to explore the depths of our own consciousness. Breathwork techniques play a transformative role in engaging the pineal gland and deepening our spiritual experiences. At its core, breathwork emphasizes the conscious control of our breathing patterns to not only enhance physical well-being but to also cultivate heightened states of awareness. By focusing on the breath, we can clear mental clutter, release emotional blockages, and return to a natural state of harmony. This powerful practice stimulates the pineal gland, paving the way for spiritual insights and greater connection with the universe. Various breathwork techniques, such as pranayama, Holotropic breathing and circular breathing offer unique ways to experience this profound connection. Each method invites practitioners to tap into their inner space, freeing the mind and body as they inhale and exhale intentionally. As the breath becomes more rhythmic and conscious, individuals often report sensations of lightness, clarity, and spiritual awakening. Through these practices, the pineal gland becomes more active, allowing for deeper meditation and a richer understanding of one's own consciousness. Integrating breathwork into spiritual practices can lead to significant shifts in perception and self-awareness. It's an accessible tool that anyone can incorporate into their daily routine, fostering a sense of peace and alignment. As we become more attuned to our breath, we not only engage the pineal gland more effectively, but also create a deeper connection to our spiritual selves. This practice invites us to explore the profound potential within each breath, reminding us that through conscious breathing, we can transcend the ordinary and reach the extraordinary realms of our existence. DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, is a powerful psychedelic compound naturally produced by the pineal gland and plays a significant role in facilitating mystical experiences and heightened awareness. This chemical has been linked to profound altered states of consciousness, similar to those experienced during deep meditation or near-death experiences. Many spiritual traditions and shamanic practices recognize DMT as a key to unlocking hidden dimensions of reality, allowing individuals to connect with higher realms and transcend the limitations of ordinary perception. When DMT is released, it can lead to experiences characterized by intense visuals, feelings of oneness, and encounters with seemingly divine entities. Individuals often describe these moments as ineffable, leaving them with a profound sense of purpose and connection to the universe. The release of DMT during deep states of meditation can mirror the experiences reported by users of external DMT sources, suggesting that the pineal gland serves as a bridge to these elevated states of consciousness, facilitating self-discovery and spiritual growth. Understanding the role of DMT opens new pathways for exploring the depths of our consciousness and the potential for spiritual awakening within us all. The pineal gland, by producing this remarkable substance, offers a glimpse into the interconnected fabric of existence. As we cultivate practices that enhance the activation of the pineal gland, such as meditation and breathwork, we may naturally increase our capacity to experience these mystical states. Ultimately, DMT serves as a reminder that within us lies the power to transcend our physical limitations and tap into the vast spiritual landscapes that await our exploration. Awakening intuition is a profound journey that unfolds through the activation of the pineal gland, significantly enhancing our perception and understanding of the world around us. This gland acts as a gateway to intuitive insights, allowing us to tap into a deeper level of awareness that goes beyond rational thought. As we nurture the pineal gland through practices like meditation and mindful living, we cultivate a heightened sensitivity to our inner voice and the subtle energies that guide our decisions and experiences. The process of activating intuition is often marked by an increased ability to sense truths that are not immediately visible. Many individuals report experiencing moments of clarity where they effortlessly understand complex situations or feel a sense of knowing about future events. This intuitive faculty becomes a guiding force, helping us navigate life with confidence and ease. By recognizing and trusting these intuitive nudges, we can forge a stronger connection with our authentic selves in the universe. Developing intuition through pineal activation invites us to embrace the unknown and step into a more empowered state of being. It encourages us to listen deeply not only to ourselves but also to the world around us. As we attune to our intuitive capabilities, we find that our experiences become richer and more meaningful. This journey fosters a deeper understanding of who we are and strengthens our relationship with the infinite possibilities that life has to offer, guiding us toward our true path. Sound frequencies play a pivotal role in influencing the pineal gland, promoting relaxation and elevating consciousness. Various studies and ancient traditions alike recognize the power of sound vibrations to affect our physical and emotional states. The pineal gland is particularly sensitive to these frequencies as it helps regulate our body's natural rhythms and facilitate spiritual experiences. By utilizing specific sound frequencies, we can create an environment that supports deeper meditation, relaxation, and even healing. When sound frequencies resonate in harmony with the body, they can induce profound states of relaxation, making it easier for us to quiet the mind and tune into our inner selves. Instruments such as singing bowls, gongs, and chimes can create these vibrations, effectively activating the pineal gland and enhancing our spiritual practice. Many practitioners find that incorporating sound therapy into their meditation sessions allows them to achieve heightened states of awareness and connect more deeply with their intuition and higher consciousness. Ultimately, understanding the role of sound frequencies encourages us to explore new dimensions of our spiritual journey. By consciously integrating sound into our practices, we unlock new pathways for growth and enhancement of our spiritual experiences. The resonance of harmonious sounds acts as a facilitator, guiding us towards greater clarity and elevated consciousness. As we learn to harness the power of sound, we empower ourselves to deepen our connection with the universe and elevate our overall spiritual experience. Engaging in specific spiritual practices is essential for activating the pineal gland and enhancing our overall spiritual experience. Techniques such as yoga, mindfulness, and meditation have been recognized for their ability to foster a deeper connection with our inner selves while stimulating this vital gland. These practices not only promote relaxation but also cultivate awareness and focus, creating an ideal environment for spiritual growth and enlightenment. Yoga in particular offers a holistic approach that aligns the body, mind, and spirit. Through various postures and breathwork, yoga helps to open energy pathways, allowing vital life force to flow freely. As we move and breathe intentionally, we create a harmonious energy balance that activates the pineal gland. Incorporating specific poses such as child's pose or forward bends can encourage a deeper sense of introspection and spiritual clarity, making the practice a powerful tool for awakening. Mindfulness is another key practice that supports the activation of the pineal gland. By cultivating present moment awareness and non-judgmental observation, we allow ourselves to connect with our thoughts and emotions without distraction. This practice enhances our ability to tune into our intuition and inner wisdom, paving the way for spiritual insights. As we make these spiritual practices a regular part of our lives, we not only activate the pineal gland, but also foster a greater sense of peace, connection, and understanding in our daily experiences. A heightened state of consciousness serves as a powerful catalyst for manifestation and alignment with our true desires. When we elevate our awareness, we vibrate at a frequency that attracts positive outcomes and opportunities. This expanded consciousness allows us to tap into our innate power to create the realities we wish to experience. By shifting our perspective and focusing on our intentions, we can align our thoughts, emotions, and actions to bring our desires into fruition. To manifest effectively, it is essential to understand that our thoughts and feelings are magnetic forces that influence the universe around us. When we maintain a high vibrational state through practices such as gratitude, visualization, and affirmations, we enhance our ability to attract what we truly want. As we visualize our goals and immerse ourselves in the emotions associated with achieving them, we signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. This process becomes even more potent when we work from a place of heightened consciousness, recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. Ultimately, manifestation through consciousness is about remembering our own agency in the world. By engaging in spiritual practices that increase our awareness, such as mindfulness or meditation, we cultivate the clarity and focus needed to visualize our desires clearly. This journey doesn't just involve wishing for outcomes, but understanding and embodying the belief that we are deserving of our aspirations. As we align our consciousness with our true desires, we become co-creators of our reality, manifesting a life that reflects our deepest values and dreams. Overcoming blockages is essential for activating the pineal gland and allowing for a deeper connection to our spiritual selves. Common barriers include stress, negative thought patterns, emotional trauma, and a disconnection from our inner guidance. When these blockages are present, they can impede the natural flow of energy and prevent us from accessing the higher states of consciousness that the pineal gland facilitates. Recognizing and addressing these barriers is the first step towards unlocking our full spiritual potential. One effective way to overcome these blockages is through self-awareness and mindfulness. By taking time to reflect on our thoughts and feelings, we gain insight into the patterns that may be holding us back. Practices such as journaling, therapy, or guided meditation can help us process emotions and release pent-up energy. Additionally, engaging in energy healing modalities like Reiki or acupuncture can clear energy pathways and promote balance within the body, effectively supporting the activation of the pineal gland. It's also important to foster a nurturing and supportive environment as we work through these blockages. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences, practicing self-care, and engaging in uplifting spiritual practices can greatly enhance our journey. Letting go of limiting beliefs and establishing a routine that includes mindfulness, meditation, and breathwork empowers us to rise above these barriers. As we consciously work to overcome the challenges that hinder pineal activation, we open the door to profound spiritual experiences and a more authentic connection to our true selves. Living in alignment with Christ consciousness involves practical steps that anchor us in a spirit of love and compassion in our daily lives. This state of awareness encourages us to see ourselves and others through the lens of universal love, fostering connection and understanding. To cultivate this awareness, it's essential to practice forgiveness, not just towards others, but also towards ourselves. By releasing resentment and embracing compassion, we embody the principles that Christ exemplified, allowing them to guide our actions and interactions. Another vital aspect of integrating Christ consciousness is the practice of gratitude. By frequently acknowledging the blessings in our lives, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we can appreciate. This shift in perspective cultivates joy and enhances our capacity to share love with others. Engaging in acts of kindness, whether it's a simple smile or a helping hand, naturally aligns us with the frequency of Christ consciousness, reinforcing our connection with the divine and promoting a sense of unity. Moreover, mindfulness practices such as prayer, meditation, and contemplation allow us to ground ourselves in this loving energy. These practices create a space for inner reflection, helping us align our thoughts and intentions with the values of Christ consciousness. As we incorporate these principles into our lives, we not only transform ourselves but also become beacons of love and compassion in the world. By choosing to live with intention and heart, we contribute to a collective awakening and foster a deeper connection with all of humanity. In conclusion, the journey towards understanding the pineal gland and Christ consciousness illuminates the profound opportunities available for spiritual awakening. The pineal gland, often referred to as the seat of our spiritual insight and intuition, plays a pivotal role in connecting us to higher states of consciousness. By activating this gland through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and breathwork, we can open ourselves to greater realms of understanding and connection with the universe. As we embrace the values of Christ consciousness, love, compassion, and unity, we find ourselves better equipped to navigate life's challenges and to uplift those around us. This state of awareness encourages us to live with purpose and intention, guiding our actions towards the greater good. By fostering a spirit of forgiveness and gratitude, we integrate these teachings into our lives, enriching our own spiritual journeys while contributing positively to the world. It is important to remember that spiritual awakening is an ongoing process that invites us to explore deeper layers of our consciousness. As we cultivate our connection to the pineal gland and embody Christ consciousness, we inspire not only ourselves but also those in our sphere of influence. Let us commit to this journey of awakening, recognizing our shared responsibility to create a more compassionate and loving world. Together we can elevate the collective consciousness and embrace the divine potential within us all.